sustain him in his sickbed. In his illness, restore him to his first health. Oh Lord, push me into yoga, that the Lord will raise up to save the sick in his hermitude. Breathing involves inhaling air with contaminations of false desire, fear and anger, which disturbs the brain signals. Brain receives nerve signals from the retinal, auditory, olfactory, taste and skin parameters. Faulty and harmful nerve signals constrict the blood vessels and cause erratic heartbeat, which stop the blood flow. Then the heart performance will be like a rider in the lost battle. If you remove the bad thoughts completely, if your mind is free from false desire, fear and anger, if your mind is fixed on the omnipotent God, if your mind is centered in the third inward eye, in the forehead, and if your mind is beyond mere thoughts, then you will be enlightened in cure of faith, in yogic trance, in yogic discipline. Then that breathing is termed as a pranayama. Pranayama is not merely respiration. Pranayama is beyond the mere exchange of oxygen for carbon dioxide. Prolonged inhale and prolonged exhale in pranayama improves lung performance, heart performance, nerve performance, and gland performance. Pranayama prevents aging, improves blood circulation, improves ENT performance, concentration, celibacy, calmness and constipation. Pranayama is a death blow, obesity, respiratory infection, lung infection, sinusitis, allergy, asthma, Alzheimer's, and many more disorders of nerves, muscles and the blood flow. pranayama to visualize, and the iris shutters must be closed completely to an extent that the mind is cognizant of the miseries of the very life. While performing pranayama, the third vision, or the inward eye of the forehead, must be focused to prevent the excitation of nerves in the skull, neck, and thoracic region. While performing pranayama, life energy must be inhaled deep into the lungs. While performing pranayama, pain and disorder should be concentrated towards the autonomic cure of the divinity, and not towards ailments, drugs, and such. And while performing pranayama, disease revenge programs should be focused on the self-regenerative postulation. Without much use of equipment, drugs,